everybody. Today I'm going to share with you 3 things that the Lord showed me to help me on my weight loss / healthy eating journey that I know will be a blessing to you also. Stay tuned. Welcome. My name is Dana Bellamy and I'm the author of Raising Happy Hearts and Little Eyes That See the Glory. I'm also a homeschooling mum to 6 children and I'm a wife to my husband Will for almost 20 years. And today I just wanted to share with you 3 little pearls of wisdom, 3 nuggets that the Lord has spoken to me, over the years that have really helped me, that I still recall, I still bring to mind, and has just really helped me on my journey of eating better, of, getting my weight back to where it should be, and of being healthy. So I just want to share those things with you. So the first thing that the Lord spoke to me was at a time that, I had already started doing 2 meals a day. And that's what I try to do as a general rule. I eat 2 meals a day. And so I was eating kind of a lot of protein and carbs because I love carbs, which the Lord has also spoken to me as an aside that I was eating too many of them. So I've definitely cut back on a lot of the carbohydrates that I was eating. But at the time I was eating carbohydrates and protein, and the Lord spoke to me and he said, add a daily diet of fruits and vegetables. And when I look back at what I was eating, I was like, oh my goodness, that's really bad. I haven't been adding any fruits or vegetables to my diet. And at that time, I made that change and I thought about how I could add, more fruits and more vegetables to my diet to make sure that, I'm adding them every day because, if you add them every day, it'll build up over time. And so I made that change. And so this leads me to the second thing that the Lord said. So I was thinking about what he had said to add a daily diet of fruits and vegetables. And I was thinking, okay, well, it'll probably help if I have a salad for lunch every day. But then I thought, but I don't want a salad for lunch every day. I don't feel like eating salad for lunch every day. And then I heard the Lord say, but what if you make it yummy? And he actually used those words, but what if you make it yummy? And I thought, well, yeah, if I make it yummy, then it will be a yummy salad and I'll want to eat it every day. And it was really cute. And it was such a small thing. And I was just like, all right. So I started making yummy salads, just adding those things that, just make it that much better. Add a bit of tuna, add a boiled egg, maybe even a little bit of just those, fried onions or, croutons or something with a crunch that just make it that much better, something that you can actually look forward to. I also like to have my salad with a little bit of warm rice, and I grew up eating that. My mom would always make some warm rice to go with the salad, and it gives this warm, more comforting element to the salad, and it really helps me to eat way more salad. And so I wanted to share that with you. And so the third thing that he spoke with me that I think about every day, because it's very important. He said, make the slight edge work for you and not against you. So if you haven't heard of The Slight Edge, it's based on a book by Jeff Olson where he talks about that the decisions that you make every day that are either easy to do and also very easy not to do is what causes one person to be very successful and one person to be unsuccessful in their life in general or in any particular area of their life. So if you do things consistently that are good choices, then you're going to trend towards having a very successful life over a period of time. But if you make poor choices every day, those simple little things, we won't even notice, like your life will be doing this and you'll be making bad choices, but eventually over a period of time, your life will be trending in the down ways, in the unsuccessful way. And so the Lord was telling me that the choices that I was making every day was leading me to be putting on weight and being unsuccessful in the area of weight loss because I was making little choices like a little bit of extra chocolate or making my portion size maybe 10% larger. Or, have you ever eaten something and be like, I'll just eat it today, tomorrow, I'll do better tomorrow. I mean, I've told myself that so often, I'll just eat this today and tomorrow I won't, I'll be better tomorrow. But, if you have that kind of philosophy, it doesn't end and you'll end up just, spiraling on this downward slope. So now I bring that to mind And so when I have an option to maybe have, a little bit of extra of this, or maybe just put one more spoonful on my plate, or, I think I'll drink juice instead of water, I think about, okay, so what choice can I make that I can be proud of, that I use the slight edge for good? So, my husband and I went to a restaurant the other day, yesterday, and so I was thinking about this as I was making my choices. And so, we ordered a soup and we ordered a salad, and then, it was an Asian restaurant, so they had a lot of options that were, how they have a lot of sugar in their sweet sauces, and a lot of, like, you can have the meat that has a lot of breading over it that's fried. So I was thinking about all the options that they had, and I saw one that was just mainly vegetables and meats that were sauteed in a light sauce with a little bit of rice. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to choose that. And so my husband and I, we actually ate that together. We shared it. And when I finished that, I felt so good. And obviously, we always drink, water with a little bit of lemon. Like every time, the waitress comes and said, what do you want to drink? Water with lemon. Even though I mean, who doesn't love to have sweet drinks? I mean, we're kind of designed to love sweet things, but I just know, no, I'm not drinking anything sweet, water with lemon. And so, it was just like, I'm just using this as an example of just how I'm trying to implement it in my life, to be obedient to the Lord, and to use, because I don't want to have the slight edge work against me. I want to have it work for me. Another thing that I do is I have a little rebounder, a little, those little trampolines. I have one in my house, and I keep it in my room, and I tell myself, okay, 10 minutes a day, I'll just pull it down and I'll just jump on it. And it doesn't feel like much effort. It's just 10 minutes of jumping on a rebounder. But, in a week, that's like an hour and 10 minutes of jumping on the rebounder. And that could have been an hour and 10 minutes that I didn't do because I didn't spend those 10 minutes a day jumping on the rebounder. And then that just adds up over time. And so I highly recommend, I'll put it here on the screen. It is called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I highly recommend it. It can be used in every area of your life to be successful. Just doing the small things, the right things every day, consistently, making those small choices that are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. But just making the choice to do those things every day, you'll find yourself successful in every area of your life. Even spending time with the Lord. If you only have 10 minutes that you can just steal away and spend time with the Lord, you'd be like, oh, it's only 10 minutes. But that 10 minutes is important, because 10 minutes, like I said, 10 minutes one time a day, in a week, you would have spent an hour and 10 minutes in the presence of the Lord. And that's a lot. And so I just want to encourage you to use Slight Edge in your daily life, in your diet, with your time with the Lord, with your exercise, because it's just small things that you can do, small, easy things that are easy to do that build up over time and help you to have great success. So I hope that this helped you and that is a blessing. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments down below, and I will respond to you guys, and I appreciate you. See you next time. Bye.